So I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna preface by saying that my daughter's watching Sesame Street in the other room. So if you hear Elmo and other things like that, it is what it is. Hopefully that won't distract you. But it's Tony Shinobi here, back again from Straight Off the Topic. And I know it's weird, probably just seeing me by myself, without being on Discord at least. But I wanted to make a little update for the channel and kind of talk to you guys about what's going on. We really have not been putting out content how we usually do. Usually we drop like at least like twice a week, maybe a couple times a week, whether that be shorts or long form videos. And of course, twice we dropped the long-term podcast on you, and we'd have the long full video on there. But these days we really haven't been posting much of anything. I did a few shorts last month that did okay, but we have not been putting out content, and it's because there's been some. But we've been having some issues. We've been having some logistics issues because we all live in the same city, but it's a traffic city, and we live very far apart. Someone's on the south side, someone's on the east side, someone's on the west side, and someone's on the north side. So it's a pretty big effort to actually get together and do the physical podcast. And then on top of that, I've been having some technical difficulties with my equipment. There's been I don't know if the equipment's just breaking down, but I've been having a harder and harder time keeping everybody's microphones in tunes, or even being able to make them all work, because like a few podcasts in a row, microphones have been down, and it's been frustrating, because there's a lot of things that I want to do, or that we wanted to do, and that we still want to talk about, but it has not been able to. And of course, there's always Discord and online and stuff like that. But for some reason, like it's not that, doesn't bring that same synergy. We don't feel that same. We just had a lot of fun doing the thing in person and being able to bounce off each other's energy like that. So we do miss that format. And I think that online podcast will still be a thing, but I think it's definitely just going to be different. So still expect some content from us coming up. I'm planning on making maybe like a best of straight OT video where I take some of my favorite clips from like all the way back when we started like a year and a half ago, and kind of like compile it into a nice little funny homage or something like that. Of course, we still play video games like a lot. Sometimes it's harder to get Orphan Acrobat on there because he works a lot compared to we all do, but he works a lot. So I think what we're going to do is probably try to get together and do the podcast once a month. We'll see if we could do the podcast once a month. Maybe we'll just record for 5 or 6 hours or something like that, and we can just I can make content off of that for the long term, so that you keep getting content. And on top of that, I'm going to start posting some of our gameplay, party chat and stuff like that. I've been posting a little bit of it on my channel, Tony Shinobi, but I think that's going to be more of our kind of like in between. While we're playing the game, while we're playing Marvel Rivals, while we're playing Don't Starve, we can still have these same conversations. We can still bring up the topics that we want to talk about. We could talk about the top 5 of this, the top 5 of that, or whatever within the game lobby. And I think that's a little bit more organic than trying to do it off Discord, because, it's just, I don't know if it suits us. I don't know if it necessarily suits us. And maybe we can get it to work through a different format. Maybe we'll have some type of like challenges or something like that. Watch that nights. But for the most part, yeah, content's gonna be different. I'm probably gonna come back this week with some shorts and start working on that compilation video. Also, I want to know how you guys feel about me posting solo content. I do feel bad doing the show without the guys, but it's easy. I have 2 channels. I have 3 channels, and it's very easy for me to just post content. I want to talk about my review of One Piece. I've watched like 200 episodes of One Piece, and I want to talk about each arc and stuff like that. And I want the Misfits here with me for that, but it's gonna be hard to do that just all the time. So we are coming back, and I'll post a little bit something so that you can have something after this. But everybody who subscribed, everybody who's clicked on the videos, everybody who's commented and made jokes and stuff like that, we appreciate y'all so much. I didn't even think that. I just did this as an experiment, and I didn't even know if it was going to get a following or not. But the fact that we even got this, 70 something, almost 80 subscribers, that's not a big deal compared to big time YouTubers, but to us it means a lot, and we appreciate it. And we hope that you stick around and watch us grow, because we're still in there. But yeah, this is Tony Shinobi, representing the Misfits. You guys have a grand... You have a fucking wonderful